بتفلسف ولا بتجدد ولا
You want to have
بتعمل
debate with
حاجة.
him? He is Sunni,
Wow.
very.
Sunni,
Very Sunni.
very Sunni, very
Very
Sunni.
Sunni.
Mate, I'm probably exhausted now. I have to go ask, but I'm exhausted.
I love Allah and the Prophet Muhammad.
But not in the same way,
This is
because
the
you wouldn't
meaning of
elevate
Sunni.
them.
This is the meaning of Sunni.
He said earlier that when we say I witness there's only one God and Muhammad is the prophet of God, that's mean Muhammad he is the last one and we're supposed to just believe in him. That's it. Because of this. My
Okay.
debate is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
witness, this shahada we say, it's divided in two, not one. So I can say I witness there is only one God and Musa is a prophet of God. So I'm Muslim, believe in God, and I follow Musa. So it's not two witnesses, it's not two swearing, it's not one swearing, it's two, and they are separated. I believe that there's only one God, and Jesus is the word of God.
Yeah.
They saying witness there
He knows Jesus is the word of Allah.
They saying أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن سيدنا محمد رسول الله. That's it. Muhammad is the last prophet, and
That means you believe in all messengers before Prophet Muhammad.
but we didn't mention. You just mentioned one.
He's perfect. He's the last one.
We didn't not
He
say.
say me. He say hadith about Prophet Muhammad. say,
Hadith, always,
me
yeah.
and the prophets before me, the like building, nice building. Okay, this building need just only missing only one brick. It was me. This brick. Allah put it. That's it.
Can I ask a
Show me
question?
this in the Quran.
Can I ask you a question?
Something always, but you don't give me anything from
Hadith
hadith.
about the
Hadith.
Yeah, but the hadiths are an absolute mess. There's a hadith that is Sunni that says,
I showed you from Quran as well. This chapter. 1 second.
He showed me one ayah from Quran. God
ayah,
saying that those people who deny some prophet and believe in some
أخي
prophet
والله
have committed this sin.
150.
This is strong one.
do you know that the Quran does not mention certain prophets? So
Quran?
it doesn't mention the prophet Daniel.
The Quran mentioned exactly 25 prophets, and also
Right,
he said,
right.
and there is also more prophet. We did not mention it. He did say that clearly. So he
Okay.
did not mention all of the prophets. He did
Okay.
not mention all the prophets.
Okay.
He said there is other prophet,
Okay.
but it's not mentioned.
Do you accept that the Quran says that the Injil and the Torah are something that the Christians should use?
Should
The Injil should the Quran does the Quran affirm that Christians should stand on the Injil?
the Christian should follow the Injil?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
There is one
Okay.
very
Okay.
clear
Okay.
ayah.
You know how to read, of course, yeah? Can you read this?
I can't read Arabic though. Come on.
no.
Surely those who deny Allah and His messengers and wish to make a distance between Allah and His messengers, saying we believe in some and disbelieve in others, desiring to forge a compromise.
He's saying he's
Complete. 1 second.
all his message.
They are indeed the true disbelievers, and we have prepared for the disbelievers a humiliating punishment.
So let's say if
Please,
Muhammad,
please.
Last verse.
I want them to understand Islam clearly.
As for those who believe in Allah and His messengers, accepting all, rejecting none, He will surely give them their rewards, and Allah is all forgiving, most merciful.
In Islam, we don't make difference between the prophets. We don't.
No, you
show
do.
this.
Well, you do. Well, at least, wait. Do you accept?
Judas says Muhammad is a prophet for Arab. No, Muhammad is a prophet for all the
Wait. Is Muhammad the greatest prophet?
Sorry?
Is Muhammad the greatest prophet?
Great.
Greatest. Great.
أعظم يعني.
The greatest.
Yeah. Because Ibn Kathir says he is.
Okay?
He says he's the greatest prophet. And the reason why he's the greatest prophet is because he is the seal of the prophets. So you do make distinction based on prophets.
He's the greatest prophet. You know why?
Okay, so he
He's the
is.
greatest. Do you think Muhammad is
I
better
tell
than
you why.
Jesus?
1 second.
Or equal or below?
1 second.
Wasn't Jesus sinless?
Okay, this I don't like to talk about this point because this is personal for me. Okay.
Well, no. The Quran.
Allah is free to choose.
Yeah.
Muhammad is better than Jesus. Okay, Allah is free. Nobody judge him.
My Christian brothers
He
are
prefer prophet and another prophet is Allah.
There is one ayah clearly said that we have preferred some prophet other than others.
Yeah.
But I did not mention the name. وَفَضَّلْنَا بَعْضُهُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. We have preferred some upon others. Yes, of course.
But you know,
there is some
I
of
tell you
them are
something. I
prophets,
tell you something.
and some of them are messengers, not prophets. Yeah?
If you
Okay.
Messengers who believe a revelation from God, who got the God word in His book.
Yeah.
For example, maybe
Prophet Muhammad,
Joseph, he did not hate
all the prophets before him, he collect all the nice altitudes and the manners. Allah collected all in one person, is Prophet Muhammad. You know what happened for Prophet Jesus, for Prophet Moses.
Oh no, I'm gonna come with it. Come on. I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna come. By the way, we can keep talking if you want.
for us!
Yeah, we can go for a meal.
You're a Christian, almost a Christian, almost a Christian. You are almost Christian.
Come with us for a meal. We'll have a meal and we'll talk. You're welcome as well.
You
don't
go. This is an example. It's
Well, that's what you mean.
is because what I believe is when the majority of Muslims don't follow the Quran, we have a disaster. We have a big problem.
Well, I think the Bible is the truth because it records the actual events as they occurred. The Gospels actually are Jesus' words as he spoke them, and the Quran came 600 years later.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah,
You believe in Bible, yeah?
yeah.
Is a perfect? Is no mistake at all? Is no mistake in the translation? Or
We don't-
or there is no any contradiction at all?
Sure.
You believe in this in your Bible?
We believe.
Yes or no?
We believe
Okay.
that the Bible is the inspired word of God, and that the Holy Spirit inspired men
This inspired
to write.
word, this
Yeah.
inspired word
Yeah.
of God.
Yeah.
There is no contradiction. There is no mistakes. There is no any mistake at all.
Well, the answer is that we don't know because the original manuscripts we don't have anymore.
So I mean, like.
Well, same for you. Same for your religion.
But that can cause big
For
problems.
me, no, one second.
Do you have
I
the
ask you
original
a question.
manuscripts?
I
Yeah, I ask
you.
you.
You
I get it.
answer.
Yeah,
You
I get it.
answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You have a doubt about your book.
Huh?
You have a doubt
Doubts about.
in your book. You don't have the scripture, the old
Sorry.
scripture. Or
Wait, who wrote the book of Matthew?
One second. You told me that. Yeah.
Right. We don't believe in perfect preservation.
You don't believe in.
No, Christians don't teach that. Yeah, you won't find in the Bible a verse that says everything that is recorded is 100% absolutely true, no matter what.
We have this in the Quran.
We believe.
Yes.
We believe in Quran.
Right.
Everything.
Okay.
Is the truth.
But
That's
the,
it.
okay, but the
The
Quran.
reason we say it.
But the difference,
Right.
to be honest, our understanding for Quran, there is each one have different understanding, but doesn't mean like
Wait. Okay, you know that Uthman burned copies of the Quran.
He burned.
Yes. According to the Hadith.
fair.
Yeah. The third caliph, Uthman, he took many manuscripts and he burned the ones he rejected, kept the ones he accepted.
One in one mushaf.
Yeah, and he burned the ones he didn't use.
But his Quran is already been written since the prophet time. It's already been.
No, it
written.
wasn't.
No, it's already
No,
written and memorized.
no,
And
no, it hadn't.
we used to memorize. We should
They immediately, like 2 years after Muhammad died, so we're talking about 634, there's a hadith that says that now Abu Bakr asked Zayd bin Thabit to collect all of the Quran and write it down into a mushaf. And when he does, he says, I wish you wouldn't ask me this because it will be easier for me to move a mountain. Because you asked me to do what Muhammad never did. And then when he did, he said, okay, he didn't just get people in a room to recite the Quran to him. He got people and he got stones and he got leaves with the Quran written on it. So the Quran hadn't been fully memorized. They had to rely on written materials.
Quran in the beginning is fully memorized, and there was many
Then
like
why did they use stones?
40 companions used to write it. You know.
But
Right,
you're not understanding.
right now.
I'm saying that they didn't just use recitation from the Sahaba because the Sahaba didn't know the Quran, not fully. They had to use written materials and the Sahaba to write the first Quran.
From what I know, that they have known the Quran by heart, because you know Quran.
The hadith says no.
Hadith.
Right, you know. Yeah.
Busha hadith. Listen.
Which hadith?
Do you know the reason why the Quran is tuned? You know what's the reason?
Wait, what?
Why the Quran is tuned?
Tuned.
Yes.
What's
The
that
Quran
mean?
is tuned. اللي سورة عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون كلا سوف يعلمون ثم كلا سوف يعلمون. Wait. ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا. You see, it's tuned, so it can be easy
Oh,
memorized.
poetic. Like yeah, in a tune. Okay, yeah, rhymes.
I'm wrong.
Well, okay. Yeah.
وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبيننا فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وهاجا وانزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا. See,
Yeah, there's some parts of it. Yeah.
this is one of the quotes of the Quran, so it can be memorized. Now I guarantee you, if all human beings they have destroyed the Bible, it's the Holy Bible, I know, destroyed the Quran, destroyed all the books, I'm sure not a lot of people they will remember the Bible 100%, but the Quran will be memorized because we know the Quran is
No,
easy.
my point to you is which Quran has been memorized? Because again, Uthman standardized this according to their own traditions. Like, I know you might not accept this, but put it this way: when the Quran was written, Arabic wasn't a developed language. You can't write. Yeah, not that time. You can't write the fullness of the Quran at that time. You write the consonantal razim in Arabic, but it doesn't have the diacritical marks, which means that if you know what it should be, you can read it. But if you give it to someone else, unless they know you and they know what it should say, they might not know all of it. There'll be parts of it they'll have doubts about. There'll be parts where they'll be like, it could mean this or this or this. Right? And this is where the Qira'at comes from.
Qira'at is different accent. Different accent.
But what I know that the Quran
I'll tell you
now
something.
is become the main source for the Arabic language. We go back to him always.
1 second. There is no difference in the meaning in the Quran at all.
Hang on. Sorry, man, I'm trying to find this.
Where is Bob today?
When you
It's not here
recite- when
today,
you
I'm
recite the
afraid.
Quran,
Yeah.
Like Quran for all mankind. There is a British, for the American, for the Arab, for the Asian, for African, for all. So the accent, our accent is different from
Right.
according to our culture, according to environment, according to society, according to
Yeah, but that's not the case here.
like the accent for.
Did
the
you mention
Muslim
that
in
day
Iraq
for
is
me
not the
about the
accent
black
like
stone?
in
You was it
Morocco.
you or someone else?
Someone else, I think.
You know the black stone, the one coming.
Yes,
Sometimes
yes,
they mention
yes.
it. I've
Yes.
checked in the Quran, it's not mentioned at all.
Really?
No. So for me, it doesn't mean really anything because they've said that this
Wow.
we go and kiss the Holy Stone, and this one we believe that it's from heaven. It's bullshit. It's not from the
Well, I think a lot of it is bad. I think a lot of it is wrong.
ما الحجر الأسود هيدا
Oh, why have I got it
الحجر
wrong?
الأسود يقولوا إنه هو من الجنة جاي. الجنة والله we have
Right,
something.
I don't have the app on
You
my
do
phone,
believe that
but
it's from
basically, Dr. Fadel Soliman, he is a scholar.
You believe in بئر زمزم.
طبعا.
That's why you believe in Zamzam and you don't believe in Hajar Aswad.
Because,
لا إله إلا
because the
الله.
black stone is not mentioned, Bir Zamzam is mentioned.
Zamzam, you believe in the Zamzam well?
It's mentioned.
What is the Zamzam well a miracle?
Bir Zamzam
Yeah,
is the same one when the angel told Ibrahim
yeah,
to Hajar
yeah.
when Ishmael was very thirsty and that water comes out. We believe this one is Zamzam, the one in
Okay.
Mecca.
Ah, okay. So do you believe that Sarah and Hagar, or at least Hagar anyway,
And
was
that time they went to Mecca.
they went to Mecca?
Yeah. You believe what is mentioned in the Bible that it's not the place of Mecca. Like, it's mentioned.
But how would they do it?
in Palestine.
But why would they go there?
Because Ishmael, when he took Hajar and his slave Ishmael and Hajar and her son, they went to Faran. And there is a place called Faran in Saudi Arabia. So here we
Right.
have a problem, which is where was Faran is in Saudi Arabia, Ibrahim would take, or the one in Palestine.
But it wouldn't it make more sense? You would pick the closer one. You know, there's also you have
This is
Ma'af
very
and
important for Muslim people.
the two mountains that Hagar ran between, which was searching for water.
Two mountains, yes.
You know, you have this very similar geography in Jerusalem.
This one
Safa and
was,
Marwa. There are two mountains that are actually more appropriate because Safa and Marwa in Mecca today, it's not mountains. You just walk like 100 meters and it's there. Why would she walk 100 meters from one to another? It makes no sense.
she
Like,
was looking for water.
so you go
Because her son was
100,
very thirsty.
but they're not big mountains. It's just a little. It's just a little. It's like half the size of that tree.
It is between that and
But it's not. You wouldn't use that as a proper place to climb to see you're far from. Why? And then she's
Yeah,
only
it
walking
wasn't
about.
very big, yeah.
It's only about 100 meters.
That's right. I agree.
In Mecca, you can walk. They have actually built like a tunnel, and you can just keep walking from one to the other.
Have you seen Mecca before? I went to Mecca.
I can't be there, but I've seen images.
I've
Yeah.
seen it because I was in that big hotel. Mecca is in the middle of stones. So where Mecca is exactly, they made the floor flat, whereas the rest is just stone. Lots and lots of mountains.
Can I ask you?
Hajar, I'm sure when she has her son,
Yeah.
she can't move a lot and go over a mountain high. So
Right.
she can't go more.
Yeah,
than
but
100.
remember,
Makes sense.
she's looking for water. Yeah.
Looking for water.
So why is she going a very short distance, like 100 meters?
Because she have a son, she can't walk a lot. She can't leave her son.
But then,
So do you think that she need to go 300 miles?
no. My point is when you look for water, it makes sense that you would go from one high mountain to a different high mountain that's a bit further away.
Yeah.
But it's neither further away nor very big, so it doesn't make
in the
sense.
same area.
Yeah, she's basically just staying in the same area.
The reason we go and backward 7 times is not because Hajar, she went 7 times.
But no, I'm talking about the fact that she did in Islam. But it makes no sense that she did that because
don't
she's
think-
only going 100 meters
I
and
believe-
they're only going up a tiny little hill
I don't
and
think
another
we-
tiny little hill.
I don't think the reason we go and back 7 times because Hajar went 7 times. No. We just do it.
I think that is why.
No.
It's to honor that in Mecca. I'm
In
pretty sure-
Kaaba, we go
Yeah.
around Kaaba 7 times.
Yeah,
and then God
tawaf.
also
Yeah.
said, do the same thing 7 times. But doesn't mean Hajar went 7 times. But this is like something traditional. It doesn't mean that because Hajar went 7 times. No. I don't think
Then why do they do it?
we do it because we go around 7 times.
Yeah.
And the reason we do it 7 times, so we can feel
Where-
the suffer of Hajar as you feel the suffer of the Jesus Christ, because Hajar for us is the mother of the Arab.
Wait. But the reason that Muslims go from one to the other
Just so we can
is because
suffer
well,
and
no, it's
feel-
because it's a honor. It's a remember the story of Hagar
Yes,
Yeah,
honoring,
it is, yeah.
feeling the suffer
because
for
they
Hajar.
believe that's why it was.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what they believe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Honoring.
So why did Hagar go from all the way in Jerusalem all the way down?
This is something I cannot answer, but
But see, there's a lot. It makes more sense if you take the stories in the Quran and you apply them to Israel, because Israel fits the bill. So in the Quran, it talks about olive trees, but there are no olive trees in Mecca or anywhere near that area. Not in the Hijaz. There's no olive trees.
the Quran mentioned olive tree what?
It talks about how Allah has given them things like olive trees.
In the Quran.
In the Quran.
I need to see it. There is olive tree in Mecca, around Mecca. I mean.
No, there isn't any. There's no olive tree around Mecca. Not in the Hijaz.
Maybe that time we don't know.
No, there wasn't, brother. There's no. To have olive trees, you need to have rivers and water. But there is none in Mecca.
Okay, one
In
question.
Mecca, you only have Zamzam.
I'll check.
Okay.
This holy water, when the angel
You
gave
think?
the water for Uthman, yeah?
Okay.
You don't think it's in Saudi Arabia?
Zamzam.
Yeah.
No. Zamzam is where you say it is. It is there.
It's in Saudi. No. What I'm saying, my question. The angel when they come
Yeah.
to Hajar and told him, here is the water for your son Ismail.
Okay. Yeah.
Where is it? If it's not in Saudi Arabia. I believe
Right.
this water is a very holy water for Muslim, and it should be a holy water for the Jew and the Christian.
Does it
And
have-
this water
Yeah.
should not finish. It should until now available because it's a blessing water. If it's not the one, so
Wait. Do you believe the water is eternal?
this water should be eternal. Should be a blessed water.
In Mecca now, they have osmosis plants along the coast of the Red Sea, and it literally takes salt water and makes it into fresh water using electricity, and they pump it into Mecca from Jeddah.
Yeah, but there is Zamzam water in
There is Zamzam
and
water.
it's big and everyone drinking from it.
Yeah,
And
but it's not
finished.
enough. It's not enough. It's running out.
It's not really
The only way they deal with it is because it's all underwater. Come on, you call it
You mean
ravines,
they
like
take
underwater.
water from other river and they put it and they say
No.
it's Zamzam?
No. Well, no, what they do, well, kind of. They take water from the Red Sea,
Yeah.
they make it go from salt water to fresh water. Like, you can Google this, like Google all the plants they have. Because they desperately need water in Saudi Arabia. They're running out of water. So in order to give all the pilgrims, those who are on Hajj, they're going to Mecca, they have to give them enough water. Zamzam can't do this, and he couldn't have this for a long time. Did you know there is a queen who lived in Iraq called Queen Zubaydah, who built aqueducts that went all the way to Mecca, and this was about 800 AD because it needed water for the pilgrims.
For Hajj people. Who
For
go
Hajj.
to Hajj, yes. But I'll give you the best example. I was there about only a few months ago, yeah? And I saw it's written mentioned here on it, my Zamzam, and there was a lot of it. I don't think they can gonna see the other water. Anyway, this water has been there for 1500 years, at least we know that,
Yep.
since Muhammad was there.
Sure.
And this water still did not dry.
Yeah.
So therefore, this water, I believe, is a blessing. It's blessed. If it's not this water, the one mentioned in the Bible, if it's something in the Palestinian, show me where is it. That's my question.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know where it is. That's a question I gotta be honest with.
So maybe.
Well, wherever it would be in Jerusalem area makes a lot more sense than in Arabia.
Okay, then where is this water? That's my question.
I don't know, man.
It
I
should
don't know.
exist.
I'll look into that.
Find out and see where is it.
I'll look out for that for you. Yeah, I'll look out for that for you. Anyway, I want to go and relax because my feet are killing me. You're welcome to join us if you want to continue talking. It's always up to you, man.
No, well, I have to go to because I'm going to see my family. Nice to meet you.
Alright, take care.
And remember that question,
Yes.
Beersheba.
Sure.
Because the page before,
Yeah.
you can see clearly that Ismail, Hajar and Ismail, they went to Beersheba. They moved and they lived there. I'm sure of this in the Bible.
Okay.
Beersheba is where Ismail and Hajar lived.
I don't
It's
see.
Beersheba. It's more delicious in the spring.
Sure. I don't see the importance of it though.
This one, I've discovered it.
Sure,
Check
yeah,
it.
sure,
And
yeah.
then I've asked other people, and
Yeah.
they said yes.
Sure.
What's the reason Abraham, after he finished the sacrifice,
Yeah.
he took his son,
Yeah.
and then he went to Beersheba. Beersheba is where Ismail lived, because
Okay.
at that time Isaac and Ismail never met. They were young.
Okay.
So here is a strong evidence for Muslim when they say is that maybe it's Ismail, because when he finished sacrifice, he went to Beersheba. Check it and let me know.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
Look at Genesis 18. The three angels.